Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we're proud to show off something new that we just picked up at the Buena Park Coin Show. In Southern California, we're lucky we get a bunch of different coin shows come through, and the Buena Park Coin Show is always a good one. Usually it follows the Long Beach Coin Show by about a month or a few weeks anyway. So when I was at the Long Beach Coin Show, I ran into Michael Kittle Rare Coins, and I had seen this in his case, and I wanted it, but I didn't bring enough cash. So I tracked him down. I heard he was going to be at the Buena Park Show and hoped that he would bring this, and he did, and now it's mine, all mine. So this is obviously a 1936 PCGS graded MS65, which is super awesome. So they do, I think MS67 is one of the highest grades, or the highest grade on these. And we're talking like a couple $1,000s for something like that. So at least this is semi-affordable in the MS65 zone. MS66, it jumps up to like $300 or something. So at least this is in the under 200 club, and something I can handle. So it still has a lot of the original luster, which is cool, and that's kind of helped it grade out. It does have a little bit of toning starting or going, so that is cool too. I'm not opposed to that. Oh, let's look at the cool side. Look at that. So anyone that knows my channel knows I'm into like nautical themed things and ships and whatnot. And so this really appeals to me, but it has extra special meaning because this is the Long Island Tercentenary, the 300th anniversary of the settlement of like a Caucasian settlement on Long Island. I guess 1636, that would be, do the math, dope. But the reason this appeals to me even more so is because I'm from Long Island originally. I moved west now, but I grew up on Long Island, or Long Island, as they say. And, yeah, so let's take a look at something from Long Island and trip down memory lane. But before we do that here, let's take a look at this guy again. So yeah, the reason there's an Indian on the coin is Long Island was Indian territory, and the Dutch settled in Jamaica Bay, and so I'll show you where that is in a bit. Yeah, this was a U.S. Mint commemorative $50. I think these originally were issued for $1, even though it's a 50-cent piece. And it's got a reeded edge. This is in great condition. I want to give a shout out to Michael Kittle Rare Coins and kittlecoins.com. So definitely check out Michael Kittle Rare Coins on YouTube. He's got a cool channel where he shows off a lot of his collection, but also does cool coin roll hunting and things. And so I thank you, Michael, for a great deal on this, and I'm happy to have it and add it to my collection. This is definitely a long-term keeper. I'm not going to be selling this one. So definitely very cool. So let's investigate a little Long Island. Oh, and I forgot to mention there were 100,000 of these minted. But they melted like 18,000 and change. So the survivors, there was like 81,000 and change as the mintage number. So that's kind of interesting. Alright, so no self-respecting Long Islander can be without this map, right? So even though this is super old for me, I had this hanging on the wall when we grew up, but I snagged it and still saved it. So this is Long Island, located off New York City. Actually, New York City is here. And actually, New York City is partially located on Long Island. So 2 of the 5 boroughs actually are on Long Island. So. But the silver Mr. Funny is on Jamaica Bay, and that's where the Dutch settlers had done their thing there. So that's kind of a cool cool area. And the rubber Mr. Funny is on another area that's significant for me. This is the area that I grew up in the Smithtown and Hop Hog area. That's not listed there, but Hop Hog is is an Indian name. And there are lots of different Indian names and pronunciations there. Patchogue is kind of an Indian name. So definitely there was lots of great boating and activities and things to do. It was a great place to grow up. Still a great place to live and visit, I'm sure. So, pardon me. Long Island is 118 miles long. When I was growing up, I always thought of it as 137 miles long. That's what I was always told. I don't know if that's the distance all the way out to Fisher's Island or not, but 118 miles is what they use in on Google and whatnot. So yeah, there's a North Shore, South Shore, and so Connecticut over here for perspective, and Long Island Sound, and so yeah, lots of great fishing and boating. And where I grew up, we visited more on the South Shore. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Let's get back to the coin. Alright, so we're back in coin land, and so this is so neat. I definitely wanted to have one of these. So again, this appeals to all my interests there. It's got the nautical theme, and it's from my home, so I love it. So I hope you enjoyed checking it out, and I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense, and until next time, bye-bye.